Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just pulled into the Goodwill bins, the Orlando Taft location, the outlet. My friend Christy, who was with me at the bins last time, called me like an hour ago and said, hey, let's go to the bins. It was not on my plans today, so I said, oh my gosh, let me get my packaging done, changed out of my pajamas, and here we are. So my goal today is just to find stuff for the buy-sell trade stores because I'm already going. Today is Monday. I will be going on Thursday. I've got my bags back here. She said there were carts, so that's a positive. All right, let's go see what we can find. I found Lululemon in the very first, very picked over bin I walked to, so that's a great start. Bin's trip isn't complete until you find Lulu and Patagonia, unfortunately. This one, yuck. But good job, Christy. Now we're sorting our carts because the next rotation is in 10 minutes. So full cart, always, even though I said I wasn't gonna. All right, I gotta be quiet. I'm not supposed to be recording, but it's a miracle, you guys. Christy finally found Lululemon twice in one bin, but I am gonna leave these behind. The other pair equally is not cute, but these, I don't know. I just feel like these are supposed to be shiny or something. But just documenting that she found it not once, but twice. Okay, I'm nice and sweaty now. It is 1:36 and I parked at 10:06, so 3.5 hours. The time, just always flies. I ended up with 21.5 pounds at $1.94 per pound. Spent $44.42. I do have, I think, 15 items for the buy-sell trade store. Nothing fabulous for the kids store. A couple things for Play-Dohs, but that will be in my regular haul. So I think I have enough time to pop in before I have to get my kids from school. And we'll do a quick haul in the parking lot to see what they take and what they don't take. I would guess I could get about, I don't know, $12 to $15 for these items. So let's see if we have time to do that. Another great day. I think I found 5 Lululemon pieces, did leave one behind. We always joke it's not a good day until you find Lululemon and Patagonia. Patagonia is always a hit or miss because we don't find it often here, but we each found one piece. I did bring mine home. It needs an oxy soak. It's a project, but all right, catch you at Once Upon a Child. All right, I'm in the parking lot at Once Upon a Child. We're gonna do this really quickly. I got here, I caught all the green lights. So, all right, we've got an Old Navy fleece jacket, a Lands' End size girls 12, excellent condition bathing suit. They just clearanced out all the bathing suits. I don't expect them to take this, but it's fine. This is a really old tag, Old Navy. It's actually from 2001, but I just thought it was so cute and fallish. Size girls 10, 12. I actually got these for my daughter, like under the dress shorts, but then once I got in the car, I realized they're the plus size ones and those won't fit her, so we'll try those. I don't typically do jeans because they're heavy, but these are just from last year and they're a really cute style, girls size 8. Why do they feel wet? Are they just cold? I don't know. All right, a little, gymnastics thingy. A girl's tank top size 7, 8. Pickings were a little slim for kids stuff. A girl's size 10, 12 Cat and Jack dress. Cat and Jack size 5T. Little really adorable dinosaur sweater. Cat and Jack boys shorts. Girl size 14 art class. Never know if they're taking the bigger stuff, but I only bring them things in excellent condition. Adorable Star Wars size 7 little t-shirt. Disney parks. Or just Disney, I don't know. This little cover up, also a beach cover up, so we'll see. A little sports bra and Carter's. I only got a baby something because it's new with the tags, a fleece little outfit. So let's see if we can get them to buy something quickly. All right, good to go. In and out of there in 20 minutes, and they only did not take 3 pieces. They didn't take the bathing suit because they said they're not buying swimwear right now, but honestly, this is Lands' End. This is a really great. It's expensive even for kids, and it almost appears brand new. It could be new. So I'll probably list this, even though it would fit my daughter in maybe a year. So that's totally fine. Now these two, she said they're just not buying any dance wear right now because they are full of inventory. So I could toss these in my bin. I'm going to another location on Thursday. So I'll probably do that. This is the brand GK. This is All in Motion, but these are both my daughter's size. She does do gymnastics, so and these weigh like nothing. So I ended up getting $1.38 per piece for the 12 items that they took. So, I didn't weigh the items before going in here because I'm on my way home. But to me, what I do is I spent, what did I spend? $44 and 42 cents minus $16.50, and that's how, you know, that brings down my cost of goods for everything else. So even though I had some money into those, I still am coming out ahead. So it's crazy. When I'll give you the total again when I am doing the haul for you, and a few of those items are gonna go to Plato's, a few are personal, but I love a good bins day. All right, guys, see you at home for the haul. We are back home for the haul portion. So exciting that I spent $42 and went to Once Upon a Child and got back $16. There was some change. Of course, I left the receipt in the car. All I know is I did the math last night, and for everything you're gonna see here today, I have $28 into it. So that's fantastic. And let's jump in. A couple things for personal use, but I show you guys those too because I just love to show you what you can find at the bins. These are a pair of All in Motion, really nice lightweight joggers. And I got these for myself. My friend Christy found this little girl's Columbia windbreaker jacket for me. This is going to Once Upon a Child, but it had a couple stains on it, and I stopped there yesterday on the way home. So anything that had any issues with it, which was only this item, I'll have to take back next time. So I will get more back. This is to sell. This was quite heavy, but it is J.Crew Mercantile size tall medium. It's a coated denim. It is a bomber style jacket. I already forgot the name. I did look this up just because it was on the heavier side. And there's a picture of Michelle Obama wearing this jacket. So anytime, not that she's a celebrity, but anytime there's somebody of note, right, that people know of that has worn something, Kate Middleton, whatever, I feel like it tends to up the value sometimes. So I won't use that as my cover photo, but I did find that on Poshmark. So this should sell around $50 or $60. I think it was a great size. There's a couple little surface spots of dust. I'm not gonna wash it. I'm just going to, by hand, kind of get the little dust marks off of it because I don't know how different it will look, that coated part, once it's washed. I did pick up this for Michael. He is a Solar Bears fan. This is our local hockey team that feeds into, it is the ECL that feeds the NHL Tampa Bay Lightning. So just a really nice little shirt. This is his style of winter wear. It's a long sleeve t-shirt. Found a lot of Lululemon. I did leave behind one piece just because it was just way too dated. I have a couple to sell, one for Plato's. I'll show you. I did ask my friend Kathy over at Ginger Marvin, love her. She has been collecting stuff from the bins to take to her local Lululemon store. They do not buy, I think she told me, tank tops or shorts. They have something on their website, look it up yourself, but they give $5 and $10 in credit for items. And she said some of the items are not in the best shape. So if you have items that, you know, I don't know if I'll get $5 even from Plato's for the one pair of leggings, but that's a great deal. She saved them up. She ended up getting like $75 in credit to buy something for herself, or you could buy something to flip. So just know they do have a trade-in program. And so I was on the hunt for anything I could find. I still left those others behind though, because I was like, they would not even buy that to trade in. This is Lululemon. I could tell as soon as I felt it. It is like a wrap style shirt, and the logo is the same color here on the back. I don't know, I can't find a size. I don't know how to size it because it is quite, there's just a lot to it. I was actually gonna try this on myself. Where am I gonna wear it? I don't know. But it's a really cool little shirt, and I don't even want to guess on what I can make, maybe 20 bucks, I don't know, but I will list that one myself. I did get myself this pair of Pearl Izumi. They're always hard to photograph and show. They're the pants you wear cycling pants. Good Lord, Amanda, get it together. I have taken quite a break from my Peloton, which I see every day. I walk by it in my bedroom, but I want to get back on it. And every time I take a long break, if you have ridden a Peloton or any type of bicycling, I like to wear the padded bottoms the first couple of times. And the ones I had, I ended up selling because I was like, I don't need these anymore. But so I will probably use these for a week or two and then see how much they're going for. They are in pretty great condition. They're a medium and they just don't show any wear. These are absolutely adorable. Never heard of the brand, but I've told you guys before, anything bamboo for kids. The brand is Silkberry Baby. How cute is this little and these sleepers? These always sell. I wish these two were the same size. This is a newborn. This one is a 0 to 3. So I won't list them together. I would have, but I will probably list these for $16. And this type of thing typically sells around 12 to 15. Usually they're probably 40 to 50. I will look the brand up just because I haven't heard of it. But I am going to run these for the washer for no other reason than they came from the bins. And I'll give this one a little bit of a sweater shave on a few spots, but they feel so good. Another J. Crew Mercantile piece, size medium. I haven't looked this one up yet. Our Goodwill wanted $7.49. If it's selling for at least 20, I'll list it. It's from 2019. It's 100% cotton. I think it's a cute style, but if it's not selling for at least 20, I will take this to the buy sell trade store. It didn't weigh that much. All right, Abercrombie Kids. I love the brand because they come in odd sizes, 9, 10. I did pick this up for my daughter. Fabletics, I've said before, I don't enjoy selling it, but this one did still have the rip tag and the inner tag. It's a size large. Goodwill wanted $9. But I just feel like it is kind of a trendy style, and I did get this to take to Plato's. I am going to Plato's in a couple days, so the goal is to get even more back. And remember, $28 is what I have into all of this. I will make that back just selling that jacket, but the goal is to find stuff to take to the buy sell trade and make what I'm listing or keeping free. At least that's my goal. Christy found these, Beyond Yoga. It is a great brand. They always sell really quickly for me. This part doesn't show too much wear, but on the edges, like the seams, they do show a bit of wear. I still couldn't leave them behind. They're a really cool, like tuxedo stripe-ish, I don't know, pinstripe, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna sweater shave a little bit on the seams, but maybe I can still get 15 or so for those. These are some Carhartt men's work pants. They are ripstop material. I did get these for Michael for work pants. He loves them. An Under Armour shirt. I thought maybe Michael would like it, but knowing if he didn't, it was in great condition. So this is going to go to Plato's. He didn't seem too thrilled about it. This is just a bra I got for myself. I'd never heard of it, Under Outfit, but Christy said she'd heard of it and they weren't super cheap. So I did pick that up for myself. It's in excellent condition. I did find a Patagonia piece, which means the binge was a success. I got Lululemon and Patagonia, good to go. Now this one, of course, I had to get a project. This one does have some staining. It needs an OxyClean soak, but I wasn't gonna leave it behind. Here are the pair of Lululemon leggings I did get to take to Plato's because these are a capri and they're very old because they don't even have any numbers around it. So we'll see. I have seen this style and size or type with the old tag at Plato's. So we'll see if they take them. Hopefully they do. I'll get $2 or3. This was a really cool, I knew again, as soon as I felt it, another Lululemon piece. And I did not find these all in the same bin. This was throughout the 3.5 hours I was there. But this is a tank top with a split back, and the back has just a adjustable strap that goes. It's a size 8. It does have a spot for padding. So I don't know what this is called, but I thought it was really nice. This is Mountain Hardwear. I believe it's a men's large. Unfortunately, you can barely read the size. You can read the rest of it, but the size is just, but this definitely looks like Michael's size. It needs a wash. I'm gonna look it up. I will probably take this to Plato's. Just, here's the logo embroidered, just because it's not in the best shape and because I'm not for sure what brand or what size it is. I'd never found it before and I found it twice this day. This was a good find. A Lululemon skirt. I believe I have the same one listed in a bigger size. This is a size 6. I need Michael to get this knot out for me though before I wash it, but it is an older style also. This is a great brand. I don't think it's super cute, but they sell. It is Polly Flinders, a vintage little girl's dress, size 6. I showed Molly because she wears a 6. I'm like, Molly, I got you a new dress. And she was like, Mom. But some people love these, and anytime I've had them, look at the cute roll cuffs. Anytime I've had it in my closet, it sells quickly. This one does have like a little bit of yellowing on a few spots. So I haven't decided if I want to put the whole thing in the washer. I'm probably just going to try to spot treat that collar also, actually. So I'll put it right there. This is adorable. Could I have sent this once upon a child? Yes, but it's the brand Art and Eden, which they don't make anymore. And I loved it. It's such good quality. So if people know the brand, they probably seek it out, at least on Kidizen. Oh, these are for my daughter. She's always looking for shorts to wear on top of her leotards. Same thing, like a bra for a ballet and another pair of black shorts. So that's all for dance, but that stuff gets expensive. Bolera, Capezio, Sodanka are the good brands to look for. These are my favorite. I have a pair of these Lululemon leggings that I paid $98 for in 2015, and they are still going strong. I have sweater shaved them so many times. I don't know the style of them, so these are a size 6. They definitely have seen better days, but I am going to clean these up, and these will be Delaney's next size because my middle schooler wants Lululemon, and I can get it for $1.94 per pound. These are probably not even quite 12 ounces. Yes, ma'am. I only looked and picked over bins also. I don't ever stand in line and all of that. But something like this, these are in excellent condition. Just by looking in here, somebody might think these were like an Amazon brand, but I know this logo. I know this is Born Primitive. I have sold this before. It's a great brand. People in CrossFit and the workout community like that tend to love it. So these are excellent. I found another pair. They weren't as good, so I left them behind. This was the only thing I got that I'm like, I don't know if I should have got these, but these are vintage Disney Parks Food and Wine Festival aprons. There are 2 of them. They're new with the tags. They only retailed $20 in 2003. I graduated high school in 2003, so I feel like I was a little partial to the year. So I'm probably gonna list these 2 together for $32 and hope to make $25. And I don't know, maybe somebody wants a set of them, husband and wife, mother and adult daughter that do some cooking at Christmas. I just thought they were cool, and they're new with parks, or new with tags Disney Parks. How could I possibly leave them? Vineyard Vines long sleeve t-shirt for my own kiddos. These retail for $35. Athleta Girl, size 7, a skirt. Molly was very excited to see I had bought her this. For reference, our Goodwill won $6. Gone are the days where kids' clothes are $3.49. They price them however they want to. I did pick up Michael a t-shirt that he did like. This is just a Guinness, Ireland. We had our family from Ireland in town with us the last 2 weeks. It sadly went home 2 days ago, but I'm always taking shirts out of his closet that they get holes or gross. He loves to just wear t-shirts when he's working. This was my favorite find for personal use. If you are a Disney fan, you probably watched the movie Halloween Town. This is a size large sweatshirt, probably came from a small shop or something. It actually feels pretty good. Like, condition is excellent. Like, there's no wear to the graphic. It doesn't feel like it was ever washed. So I will wash it, but this is for me it's still 1,000 degrees. It gets chilly in my house sometimes, but it was 94 degrees here yesterday outside. So here's my other Mountain Hardware piece. This is a women's size medium, just a fleece zip up. I don't know, Goodwill wanted $9. I was just excited to find the brand, not once, but twice. So I will probably list that one. A size 6, size 4 Lululemon tank top. Another that, I mean, this could probably sell for 15 or so, but my daughter will be thrilled. A Columbia PFG, just a boat type outdoor shirt. I always pick these up. I make my kids wear them anytime we're outside because Florida. This is also, I knew the moment, this was a good day for Lululemon, a really cute tank top. So this one I am gonna keep for myself, at least for maybe a little while. Some boys, size 25. I don't know if these will fit my son, but some Under Armour shorts. I'm gonna have him try those on. If they don't fit, I'll probably list those myself. Just an art class from Target, rash guard for my own kid. And then this is an Ann Taylor, new with the tags, size medium wool blend sweater. So because it's not factory or outlet, I will list that myself. And then the only other pieces, if you watched earlier, these are the pieces from that Once Upon a Child didn't buy. I did decide I'm going to list this bathing suit and these two pieces I am going to toss in the Once Upon a Child bin that's going with my stuff from Thread Up. I'll just make note to subtract 2 items if they took these. So, all right, that was it. That was my bins day. 3.5 hours spent there. It is a 20-minute drive each way. So, and then I spent 30 minutes at Once Upon a Child. So let's see, roughly 5 hours worth of work. And I think I got some pretty great things for 28 bucks. I took those 3 pieces to Plato's Closet. So that actually brings my total to $19.88 for everything you saw. How crazy is that? I love the bins. Plus at least 3 items I think are going to Plato's. So I imagine I'll probably make like another $12 or so back. It was great. And then I'll list a few things and love it. I love the bins. I love the bins. Doing hauls like this reminds me that I have no business ever going and paying $9 for one thing at a regular Goodwill. All right, guys, I appreciate you so much. Drop me a comment. Tell me if you have ever found Lululemon at your bins. Is it as common for you as it is me? I find it every time, at least one piece. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.